Welcome to an overview of the JuicePlus Children's Health Study. My name is Chris Pomfret and I live in Oxford in England. I'm a very proud 48-year-old grandpa to 3 stunning grandsons, and so this health study is extraordinarily important to me. Free nutrition for 1 million children, of course, is a massive goal. I want to pose the question, is this the most socially responsible project ever created by any corporation? I leave it up to you to decide for yourself. So let me set the scene. Where are we in 2014 in terms of the health of our young people? Very simply, we're off the scale on childhood obesity. It's costing our nation a huge amount of money. Is it any wonder when you see that so many are struggling to get their 5 a day? This message has been out 20 years. So the question is, why is that? Are parents just too busy? Children having too many marketing messages the opposite way? Is it because they're just inaccessible or too expensive to get? Or is it something else? And how do we reverse that? Isn't it simply about what we learn as children? You know, that sets us up for life, doesn't it? So surely that would be the same with nutrition. And that's what JuicePlus thought. So what is the Children's Health Study? Very simply, it's an international, very large scale, has become multi-year observational study. And it was designed because in 1999, JuicePlus had seen the massive impact and benefits that many millions of adults were having as a result of taking whole food, fruit and veg in a capsule. And so they launched a product and a project that would incorporate young children, young people, having the same benefits but in a different chewable version, and with a study that was impacted and helped by parental guidance. So how does it actually work? Okay, so when a parent or a grandparent or an adult chooses to go their own way and bridge the gap basically between what they are eating and what they should eat in terms of fruit and vegetables, then a child can receive the chewables for free. The result is happy grandparent, happy child in this instance. Okay, imagine if we could actually ask children right across the planet what benefit that was having. Well, guess what? Here's the great news. 150,000 young people later, and the stats are in. The stats are remarkable. Now, these stats are after 1 year. What's really interesting is the observational study begins to ask questions of the parents and the children after 4 to 8 months. Then again, annually, now up to 4 years because the study's just been extended from 3 to 4 years. Now, look at this. 89% were more aware of their health after only 1 year, which probably is why they were drinking, 71% of them, more water, 71% of them, less fast food, and 61% of them, in addition to their JuicePlus capsules or chewables, were actually eating more fruit and vegetables. Now, what's really interesting is if you just concentrate for a second on the children's results here, even after 4 to 8 months, the impact was felt very, very intensely, very positively. But that continued to escalate through year 1 and year 3. It'll be exciting to see what the year 4 stats actually are. But look at it. Drinking more water, 63% after only 4 to 8 months, and within 3 years, 83%. Look at the increased awareness of health. These are extraordinary stats. Okay, so how does the CHS go all Buzz Lightyear, or from here to infinity and then beyond? Pretty simple, one person at a time and one child at a time. Look what happens when people get together. It doesn't matter whether it's mums and tots or the family or at the school gate. Basically, when people get together, of course, they talk about their children. If something's positive going on, they talk about that, particularly health. What's been really interesting is that this has grown virally. And even more interestingly is that an awful lot of health practitioners, medical practitioners, have been involved because of the change in frequency which their patients were coming and the parental guidance and knowledge that was being shared to those medical practitioners about these children. And so many medical practitioners have got involved in this project themselves. Now, as a result of this, it's been very successful. You've seen the stats already, but we decided to launch something to make it even more formal and more easy to access. So we've created something called the Children's Health Study Buddy Group. It's an online source where people can go, share their stories, bring new people, and again, it spreads virally. So come and talk to us about it because it's very exciting. So what is a socially responsible project, which I mentioned? Well, There's always an environmental side to a socially responsible project, and as you can see, the packaging ticks that one. There's also a social side to it, and of course these savings that we're going to create, things like the NHS, many different health organisations, because of the increased health, it's got to be good for society, for community in general. And diversity and inclusivity are always really important, and this literally is open to anybody. Making money is an interesting side to social responsibility. Sustainability is all about making something, a project, sustainable. So guess what? Thousands of young people and actually older people have managed to get involved and build themselves a small part-time business, helping other people and helping other people's children to access free nutrition. What could be more socially responsible? One final stat before I finish, I think, is the most important. Engaged young people create a difference in society. There is no doubt about it. When they're disenfranchised, the opposite happens and society can end up spending an awful lot of money. These stats are really important. After only 4 to 8 months, 49% of young people were showing a positive improvement in this area. And after 3 years, 67%. Now this area is self-esteem and self-confidence. Imagine what a nation of young people moving forward with greater self-confidence could do for that nation in their own communities by doing greater things. It's a simple fact that engaged young people do create a difference. So, how far can great health take the youth of today? Well, if this young chap gets his nutrition, his great health and his great energy, no matter what path he chooses, I think there's little doubt that he can attain whatever level he wants to, the gold in whatever he's choosing to do. Let me finish with one final statement. Mahatma Gandhi once wrote, "It's health that is real wealth and not pieces of gold and silver." And I think you'll find that JuicePlus, via the Children's Health Study, have certainly found a project which is promoting something extraordinary across the planet, which is good health in our young people.